under the hazy influence of alcohol. I once confided in him a truth I regretted the very next morning, that my feelings had changed. If I could rewind time, I wouldn't hesitate to slap myself for that reckless moment of weakness. Let me tell you my story. My name is Emily. I'm 30 years old, and I've been married to Luke for 3 years. He's 35, the kind of man many women dream of, reliable, generous, hardworking. He runs a small business with heart and soul, yet somehow always found time for me. He remembers my coffee order without prompting, stays up late helping with things I didn't even know I needed help with. At first, I cherished his simplicity and steadfast nature. He made me feel secure, loved, like I belonged. But over time, things changed. I started spending more time with friends and watching their relationships. I caught myself comparing Luke to their husbands, men taller, fitter, more adventurous. What began as a flicker of doubt in my heart grew with every brunch conversation, every perfectly curated couple I scrolled past on social media. I chastised myself, reminded myself that love transcends appearances, that what we had was real. Still, the nagging insecurity lingered. I felt trapped, caught in a relentless cycle of self-doubt, wondering if I deserved the love Luke gave so freely. Then came the night that shattered everything. It was a typical girls' night out, laughter, drinks, the carefree buzz of camaraderie. But I lost control. One drink led to another, and soon I was swallowed in a haze of alcohol, self-pity, and a toxic swirl of resentment. When I finally stumbled home, barely able to stand, Luke, ever the caring man, had stayed up, waiting, making sure I got in safely. Instead of gratitude, bitterness slipped out. I looked him in the eye and uttered the cruelest words I've ever said. I'm not even attracted to you anymore. Those 6 words tore through the quiet night like a jagged blade. The damage was immediate and devastating. Morning came with a pounding headache and a pit in my stomach. I couldn't quite piece together the previous night, but seeing Luke sitting silently on the edge of the bed, eyes cast downward and heavy with heartbreak, made everything painfully clear. When he quietly asked, "Is that what you really think of me?" my heart broke all over again. Panic swept through me. I scrambled to explain, blaming my drunkenness. "Luke, I was drunk. I didn't mean it." But he didn't argue or raise his voice. He only nodded slowly, stood up, and walked out of the room. That quiet exit felt like a dagger twisting deep in my chest. It was a fracture point in our marriage, one I feared might never heal. In the days that followed, Luke withdrew completely. No angry outbursts, no cruel words, just a cold distance that spoke volumes. The little things stopped. No text during the day to say he cared, no spontaneous act of kindness. The silence was the cruelest punishment of all, a constant reminder of the chasm I created between us. I tried to fix it, cooked his favorite meals, left sweet notes in his lunchbox, reminisced about our early days. I even attempted to bridge the gap with intimacy, but he met every advance with a tired, sad look. "Not tonight, Emily. Maybe another time." Rather than confront the mess I'd made, I ran. One Friday night, overwhelmed by guilt and suffocated by silence, I went out again. I told myself it was just to clear my head, but deep down, I was searching for an escape. That's when I met him, a confident, charismatic stranger who was everything Luke wasn't. He sat beside me at the bar and said, "You look like you've had a long day." I should have walked away, but instead, I let him in, let his attention fill the aching void inside me. I let him kiss me. The moment our lips touched, a sickening jolt shot through me, as if I'd plunged off a cliff. Then I saw him, Luke, sitting in his car, watching. My heart stopped. He didn't get out, didn't yell, didn't react, just rolled up his window and drove away. That's when I knew I had lost him. The next morning, I woke desperate, hoping Luke would come back, that we could somehow mend the broken pieces. But when I stepped into the kitchen, there he was, calm but resolute. "You made it clear last night that you don't respect me or our marriage," he said quietly. I begged, pleaded, insisting it meant nothing, that it was a mistake. He shook his head. Pain etched in his face, but his voice steady. "I need some time to think." Then he packed his bags and left, never to return. 6 months had passed. Luke is thriving now, dating someone new, someone beautiful, someone who makes him happy. Meanwhile, I'm alone, living with the weight of my choices. My friends have distanced themselves, unsure how to support me. Even my mother, upon hearing everything, shook her head and said, "Emily, you had everything most women dream of, and you threw it all away." She was right. There is no fairy tale ending here. No redemption waiting around the corner. Only regret, a heavy burden I carry every single day. If there's one thing you take from my story, let it be this. Don't take what you have for granted. Once it's gone, it might never come back. Every day is a reminder of my mistakes, and a haunting realization that I had everything I ever wanted, only to let it slip right through my fingers.